Hey everybody, welcome back. This is episode 13 of Wolf's Magitech Modpack. I unfortunately haven't figured out why this isn't working. I'm trying this on a different spawner just to make sure. I tried it in single player. On a brand new map, it worked just fine. But when I loaded this map, which is on a server, up in single player, it did the exact same thing, where it just doesn't want to let me use it. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. I'm not going to fool around with it too much. There are alternatives. I just was hoping I could do this with magic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back up to the surface. Hopefully I remember the way to get there. Hopefully just follow all my torches and won't get too lost. We'll find out about that question mark. Oh, good. Attack of the creepers, apparently. Well, that works. Not exactly what I was looking for, but okay. So it's obviously not this way. I don't think it's that way either. Alright, anyhow, I'm gonna head back up to the house, and then I will meet you guys there. Oh Jesus, that is not oil. Oh God, what did I just walk into? Oh, yuck, 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 yuck. What is this stuff? I can't even scan it. It doesn't want me to scan it. Ow. Okay, I gotta go. Oh, Jesus, that is bad. Okay, so obviously not that way. Maybe this way. I don't know at this point. I don't think it was this way because I didn't destroy the spawner. But then again... Ooh, torches. I needed some torches. I'll take this stuff. Alright, so I'm going to go back up to the surface. Hopefully I'll be able to find my way there, like I said. Oh, that's the way up, isn't it? Okay, this shouldn't be too bad then. Actually, I may have found the way back up to the surface. I might not even have to cut, which would be awesome! Hopefully I will be getting my new headphones by the end of this month. They are going to be a birthday present, but I basically have to wait for my birthday because my hubby was mad when I said I wanted a present now, which is completely understandable. So I'll just have to wait for my present, which is going to be new headphones. So hopefully I won't have to go through the shenanigans of, you know, recording this with two separate programs, and I'll just be able to use one. There we go. Anyhow, sorry I couldn't figure out the issue with the dislocation. It works with everything else. It works just fine. And on a brand new single player world, it was working fine to move the spawners. I thought maybe it was something with the wand I was using, because I am using the Witchwood wand, so I thought maybe the Witchwood wand was having issues. You know, maybe the forbidden magic stuff wasn't, you know, correctly working with the foci, but then I realized that this foci is from forbidden magic. At least I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, oh, I got junk in my inventory. Let's get this junk out of my trunk, so to speak. Yeah, I didn't really do a terrible amount of stuff between this episode and the last one. I did get, oh, I got a spider head from that? Okay, whatever. I haven't actually seen a spider head before. That's awesome. That might be because of a new mod that I added, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. No, wait a minute. Actually, no, I didn't add Artifice. I added a couple new mods, but I didn't add the one that beheads. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out what's going on. Let me drop off some of this junk. And then we'll get looking into what we can do instead of the magical moving of the spawners. Which, unfortunately, I'm thinking is going to be... Oh, I was going to make blinds for downstairs. I don't want to do that. Surface ports. Okay. There we go. So my drives are filling up very quickly. So one of the things I'm going to eventually do this episode, hopefully, is I'm going to take a look at this ME assembler, and I'm going to tell the ME assembler how to actually... You know what? I can do this really fast. I need some more of those patterns. I'm going to need at least 5. I'll just make 10. I always need these patterns. Oh, crap. Well, there we go. See, drives are filled up. I can't put anything in the system. Yeah, they're all at their max. Okay, let's take out of here this for a second. And it should be able to craft again. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, now it's filled up again. Alright, so what I'm going to teach this thing how to do is I'm going to teach this thing how to make storage cells. By the way, one of the new mods that I added was extra cells for applied energistics. So this way, when the system eventually evolves, Jesus, sorry about that, when the system eventually evolves into something larger where I'm, pumping items into these automatically rather than, sticking stuff in here manually for right now, I will also be able to store liquid in the applied energistics system, which is quite cool in my opinion. So yeah, I added that, and it also adds larger storage cells too, which, as you can see from here, kilo storage clusters. I don't even know how big these are. I don't want to think about it. Okay, so I want to teach this thing 16K clusters, I think. I have a couple 1Ks, but Jesus, they're kind of useless. Alright, I'm going to teach this 16K, which means I need to teach you how to make a storage block. So I'll do that in 1 second. Storage block, you make that through that. Then I need to teach it how to make a storage segment. Storage segment, right? Storage segment, there it is. Okay, so which means I need to teach it how to make that. Then I need to teach it how to make a storage cell. And then I have to teach it how to make those processors. If I didn't already teach it. No, I didn't. Okay. Let's see. So I have to teach it how to make the non-smelted ones right now. And then I'll just have to throw this in there manually. There, but now it should know how to make those storage cells. It takes a while to craft these, so I'm going to start crafting these. I want at least 4 of them. What I'm going to do when these are all done crafting, and what I should do actually is I should make a crafting monitor so I can see what it needs if it needs it. Crafting monitor, here we go. Okay, so I need one of those glass. Really? That's it? Oh yeah, I guess so. Huh. I thought that it was a lot more than that. Okay. Do I actually have any ME cable on me? No. Do I have enough stuff to make an ME cable? Let's take this out of the system actually for right now. So I guess what we're going to be doing this episode is, let's see. Yeah, make larger disk drives for the AE system. That's what it looks like is gonna happen. Because for me to be able to do any more of this stuff, I realized while I was working on this, I was like, okay, well, this is all well and good, but the problem is that as soon as I set up that spawner is going to be running, and it's going to be constantly grabbing items from the mobs that it's killing. So I have to have more storage space than this. So that's why I've kind of put the setting up of the spawning to the side for the moment until I upgrade the disk drives, which I need another device to transfer all of this stuff, but I'll worry about that once I actually have the drives made. So I need ME cable. Oh, I need Fluix dust first. And you know what? I would really just love to teach this system how to make these. Encode, and then I'll teach it how to make Fluix dust. Encode. Not like it knows how to make these two right now, but that's okay. Alright, so I need... Oh, it has enough right now. Okay. Alright, so technically speaking, I'll just craft one for right now, and I'll see if I actually get it. Oh, I did. Sweet. Okay. And that actually gets me 3, which is nice. Okay, so actually, I should have enough to make the crafting terminal now. Where'd you go? There you are. Or the crafting monitor, rather. There we go. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to stick this guy right here. And what this is going to do is once it's hooked up to the system, which just synced, there we go. Okay, I do not have enough certisports to make these. That's what I was looking for. I was waiting. Alright, so the system is waiting for this. It needs more. Which means I'm probably going to have to go mining in order to upgrade this system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little cut. I'm going to go and mine for a little while and see if I can find some Certus quartz. And then once I do, I'll bring it back here and we'll finish setting up these larger drives. And then once these larger drives are all popped in, I will possibly, if I have enough Certus quartz, make the machine to transfer. Let me see if I have enough. That is going to get me very generic. How about, whoops, need 2 P's. Oh my god, I can't spell today. I've been terrible at spelling all day today. It is a ME, believe, it's not a partition, it's the IO thingy. Spatial IO port? No, I feel like that's not the right one. There it is, MEIO port. I need to make this. Which requires 2 drives. Oh, actually, that's not terrible bad. That's not terrible bad. You know what? I'm going to teach the system how to make these. I think I've got one more. Oh, no, not the spatial IO port. The drive. There we go. Okay. I don't need to teach you how to do that, but I may need drives in the future, so I'll teach you how to make that. You can always take those out of there too, so it's not really a humongous deal. I think the system knows how to make chests, right? Wow, I really didn't teach the system how to make chests? I'm surprised. Okay. Oh, that's why, because I usually have different colors of wood. Alright, I'm going to teach you how to make a chest really quick. Probably one of the silliest things you can teach your system, but you'd be surprised how often that comes in handy. Okay, so I'll be back. I'm going to do some mining really quickly and see if I cannot get this all fixed. And I'm probably going to be switching back to my other wand. Even though this one can do 100, I don't like the fact that it's draining all of my magic. I don't have a lot right now, and the bit that I have I've been using to heal. So I don't want it draining all of that constantly. But anyhow, that might be a thing for another day to do, because there's a whole bunch of different wand caps that I can unlock from Forbidden Magic. Let me see, actually, I'm kind of curious. Because I saw Mana Steel caps, and I was like, what the heck, Mana Steel caps? I thought Mana Steel was in Botania, and I could have sworn that I removed that from this mod pack. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, see Vintium caps, but other caps are showing up, I believe. Oh yeah, because that'll... Is there any other word for that? No. Wand cap. The wand caps aren't even showing up in here for whatever reason. Oh, they're there. Okay. Yeah, see, okay, alchemical, I have no idea where that is. Ender cap, I have no idea where that is. Mana Steel caps, apparently from Forbidden Magic, but it's not showing up in Forbidden Magic, so it's gotta be here somewhere. It's gotta be like a research that I have to unlock that I can't see yet. Maybe I have to do these other two. Speaking of which, these are just purchasable, so... Boom. What does this do? Okay, so the harder the material, the more effective. That's interesting. Okay, and I know this one is a beheader, like a beheading axe, which is kind of awesome. Alright, well, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll see how I can unlock that. And we'll see how it goes. Oh, yeah, one of the things I did I almost forgot, actually. I changed Thaumcraft to the mode where you just buy all the stuff. so you don't have to do any of the research, because honestly, I really hate the research minigame. I used to love it. I thought it was a fun little game. I liked moving all the, all the runes around and everything like that. I don't like this new system. It's just, I don't know, I find it weird and confusing. So I just changed the research mode to quote-unquote easy mode, where it just essentially buy everything in the book, which I'm totally okay with, because honestly, on the other server, I've done all this research once already, and I don't really feel like doing it again. So yeah, anyhow, I'm gonna go mining for a little bit, see if I can't find some quartz so that I can do those upgrades. So I will be back in a little bit. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing. I found a one of those burial hills in the Twilight Forest, and I went to town on it. Unfortunately, there was pretty much no quartz in here that I found so far. I've run around the entire place, lit up the entire place decently well. I've gotten a whole bunch of other useful ores, along with other things, but as you can see, stuff is not going back into my AE system, it's just hanging out in my ender pouch. This basically means that my AE system is full. So I have all this wonderful stuff, and I have absolutely nowhere to put it. So I'm gonna go and mine someplace else and see if I can find some more crystals, because I desperately need some at this point. So I'll be back. I'm gonna go back to the overworld, and hopefully I'll be back with when I find some more quartz. Ow. Douche nozzle. Come over here. Come here. There we go. He did. Alright, anyhow, I'll be back. Okay, so my trip was fairly successful. I managed to find a whole ton of Certus quartz. I had changed the configuration file a while back because Certus quartz was just so ridiculously rare in my game, because I have so many mods in this, generating all different types of ores, that it was becoming incredibly difficult to find Certus quartz. So I was lucky enough that I found a couple large veins. Doors really hate me. So what I want to do is I just drop those into the system, so hopefully the system should continue on with what it was doing and create those segments and storage cells for me. But I'm gonna check and see right now. Yes, actually. Wow, is it actually all done? Hang on a second. Oh, no, maybe it cleaned it out. Hang on, let's see. Let's craft one of these. Let's see what it does. Alright, so it's creating the storage block. This thing is not the fastest thing in the world, because it's only got one CPU in there right now. Obviously, I'd like to upgrade that later down the road. Okay. What's the issue? I mean, I know it's... Oh, right, because the drives are full again. Let's see. I'm just taking junk out of the system here. I'm holding on to some things, obviously, but okay. Yeah, it needs more room than that. Okay. I'm just gonna take some stuff out here temporarily. See what I can take out. We could take these out. I can take this glass bottle out. Probably take the blaze powder out. Okay. That should hopefully leave it enough room. That's fine. ME basic processor, I expected it to do that. We'll just I'll craft 5 of them. Actually, second thought, yeah, 10 of them should be hopefully more than enough. I guess I can get rid of that Promethean dust, huh? Okay, let's cook those. I have more gold in there. Mithril dust. I got a ton of resources when I was out there in that big area there. Alright, processor, did it make some more? No. What happened to the rest of them? Oh, it's out of silicon. Okay. Actually, you know what? I can make silicon out of this, too. See, this is why that crafting monitor is really, really useful, because I can actually see what it's missing, and then because I don't have it set up to autocraft right now, I can just feed it right into the system. So now it's going again. Okay, now it's missing another one. Oh my god, I think I need a lot of these. Shoot. Yeah, alright, I have to feed the system more silicon. Yeah, okay. Whoop. Nope, I had it. Alright, let's see how it's doing here. Okay, it's almost done. There, it's done. Are those cooked? Yeah, those are cooked. So those are all set. Cook those. More silicone, because I know I'm going to need it. Okay, nothing left in there. Alright, I will feed it these two processors. And it will continue on its merry way for a little while. Did I only make one of those? I think I only made one of those. Which terrifies me a little bit, just using this many resources to make one of those. But hey, look at that. It's done. Excellent. Okay. I want to make another one of these. Which means I'm probably going to make more of these processors. Which means I need more silicone than I have there. Oops. There we go. Eventually I'm going to have this all set up nice and even so that I don't have to keep doing this by hand. I'd like to maybe work on it next episode once I have, well, now that I have enough storage space. Oops, wrong thing. Crafting monitor. Okay, it's still missing those because I have to cook those up. I usually just make like a ton of these processors anyway. Need so many of them for everything. I'm gonna have to eventually start making the diamond ones, but honestly, like the 16K storage drives are just fine for right now. I seriously ran out of quartz. I had 52. Wow. Wow. Okay. I seriously ran out of quartz, apparently. Alright. Well, that's a thing. Okay. Well, I guess the second one is gonna have to wait until next time, which is okay. At least I got 1 or 2 drives updated. I'll probably do the other drives in the meantime, because that means I'm going to have a lot of mining to do in between this episode and the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got a little bit done on applied energistics. Got 1 disk drive, so it's better than nothing at the moment. Hopefully we'll have another disk drive really, really soon when I get some more quartz. So yeah. This has been episode 13. If you guys had a good time, obviously like and subscribe. Always helps me out. And I will see you guys later.